So a lot of my followers, they do struggle with addiction, and addiction is a very, very difficult beast for some people to face. And I know that some people look at people who face addiction and just go, just stop. And the reality is those people have different addictions in different areas, and they might be more socially acceptable. So it's easy for them to point the finger and blame other people who have gone through addiction. And I myself, overcoming drug addictions and coming through and then battling different addictions, whether it's social media or whatever it is, right? I want to share with you guys some really powerful wisdom that might be able to help. Number one is to make the access difficult. Even if you've got childhood trauma, whatever you've got that might be influencing what you're doing now, if you get rid of the actual stimulus, whether it means getting rid of the money in your account, or whether it means getting rid of the donuts in your house, right? Getting rid of the access and making it very difficult to access that temptation will be really, really key. Second thing is reflecting and embodying the benefit of not doing it in the moment. So in that moment, when you feel like you really want that, the fact that you feel like you're missing out is the thing that makes you crave it even more. So in that moment, if you can just remind yourself that, oh my God, what is the benefit of not experiencing this? Maybe I'm actually feel a bit healthier. Maybe I have a clearer conscience. Just imagine yourself like embodying that benefit and feeling good and breathing clearly and knowing that you didn't give in to temptation, right? Embodying the benefit and allowing yourself to experience a positive emotion instead of the negative emotion of not having that thing can help you also overcome the temptation in the moment. Number three is clearing the shame. Now, you may have this struggle and you're hating the fact that you have the struggle, but if you start to recognize why this struggle is maybe benefiting you, maybe it's teaching you certain skills, maybe it's helping you be more empathetic to other people who are dealing with it, maybe it's helping you become more resourceful, maybe it's teaching you resilience. When you become aware of how it's actually serving you, this entire struggle, then you stop beating yourself up about what you're going through, and that you decrease the shame that you're feeling. When you decrease the shame, you don't feel like you are in need of drugs or alcohol or any type of addiction to actually soothe it, right? The fourth thing is you got to rely on some sort of higher power and realize that sometimes it's out of your hands. There's not much you can do. And experiencing a sense of humility in the midst of knowing that there's a higher power that can protect you and you can rely on, and you can say, I'm at the end of myself, I'm going to trust you, that really helps. And the last big thing is to do something in your highest values. The more that you experience and do something that you truly love to do, whether it's business or personal development or art or music, and you do something that you really love to do, what you will notice is you will experience less attraction towards instant gratification. Purpose and fear and purpose and addiction are almost like a tug of war. And it's like the more that you do purpose, the less that you do addiction. The more that you do addiction, the more that you do purpose, right? So those are my 5 powerful methods. Number 1, make it really difficult to access. Number 2, embody the benefit of not doing it in the moment. Allow yourselves to experience the positive emotions of how good it feels to not have to do that, or to have a clear conscience, or to breathe clearly, or to know that you overcome that temptation. Number 3, clear the shame by asking yourself how this challenge you're going through is actually serving you. Number 4 is relying on a higher power, or even sharing it with a friend and going through the struggle together. And number 5, doing something in your highest values, whether it's business, personal development, some sort of purpose. Remember, the more you access purpose, the less that you will access instant gratification. So those are my 5 tips. Hope you found that valuable.